clinically, I'm actually an oncologist that treats primarily adults with a focus on lung cancer. So one of the challenges in treating people with lung cancer is that they're detected rather late, and this is a disease that is usually highly metastatic by the time that we find out they have the disease. And despite our catching them at earlier stages and treating them, they have a tendency to come back. My grandfather, who I was very close to, was a smoker for a very long time, and despite my best effort to get him to quit, that was the one vice he couldn't really kick. So as a kid, I had this naive thought like, oh, if I were to study this disease, then maybe he wouldn't get it one day. But even though he's no longer with us, I'm still hoping that same thought could help people in the future. At every stage, of my training, I've been associated with a lab, and there have been Damon Runyon fellows, and they've been like very impressive people that you kind of just looked up to and hope that one day you become kind of like that. And so it was always kind of like a dream, but you never think you would get there. And then when I applied, I realized this is really a special fellowship because it has a very strong community, even way after you complete the fellowship. And so it helps you with networking, kind of find collaborators in the future. And I also think the Damon Runyon is an incredibly generous foundation, because in a time when the NIH funding is so tight, Damon Runyon not only didn't cut any of the fundings, but they rather expanded it. They basically invest in the future and encourage creativity. And we really need more organizations like that in order for science to move forward.